We'll learn how to create reports. And as I said in my class note that we will have to create, we can create reports, two types of reports. The first type of report is where Access helps you to create reports. It does it automatically. This report looks a little bit ugly, but they work for some reports. And then we will learn how to do it in design view, where you are all in charge how report should look. As I discussed in our notes, we created a query, and let me go to design view of this query. And this query shows customers and their cleaners. So if we run it, we will see cleaner last name, cleaner first name, customer balance, and hourly rate, right? So the very first step in creating reports is to create the correct query. Now, to use automated function for creating report, we select a query as I selected here. We go to Create tab and we press the button Report. Not Report Designer, not Blank Report, not Report Wizard, not Labels. We just press Report, right? And report is created for us. Now the next step is save the query, right? And we will name it RPT Cleaners Customer Automated, right? We press OK. On the button you will see that new object reports is created, and all reports which we will create for this class, and in this class we'll call it RPT, right? So it report is RPT._cleaner customer automated, and this report is based on the query QRY matching cleaners and customers. Now if you look at this report, it doesn't look good. Why? Because if we go to the view, print view, we will see that this small report will be printed on two pages. On the bottom I see page 2 and page 1. And the name is doesn't look good. We will learn right now how to customize it correctly. Now, first I want to change the name of a report. I double click on the name and I want to call it Customers and Cleaners, right? Then I will call it, I want to change field names, right? So I will call it cleaner last name. So when you do report, you're in charge. We'll call it cleaner first name. And here we will have customer name. And I don't want to have customer balance. We can call it balance, right? And we can call it cleaner. We can just call it hourly rate, right? This is understandable. Next, I wanted to fit in one page, so I press on Deng, right? It's the first cleaner in a record, in a column, right? And I just make it smaller, right? So every field I make a little bit smaller to make sure that it will fit in one page, right? And balance. Now we see, because we see dotted line, it represents the page. Also, the total, you know what, the total doesn't make sense. It's total of hourly rates. We don't really need it. So we select it and we press delete, right? Right, so we don't really need it. It's deleted. Now, another thing what I want to show, that for example this image, we don't need it too, right? Now, this date and time, probably time, I don't need it. I select it, I press delete, and I also can make it smaller, right? And you know what, when I make it too smaller I can see it. Let's delete date too, right? Imagine that we don't care about it, and make the fields smaller, and the cleaner you can make it bigger, the box, you can make the box bigger, right? But we have to make sure that it doesn't go behind the dotted line, right? And then we can, on top you see report layout tools. When you press on format, right, you see all formatting which is available in Microsoft Office. So I select, I want it to be in center, right? Also, if I select it, I want it to be the font 22, for example, right? I want it to be red, right? I can select any color I like. I will select red, and I want to make it bold, and here I can select it any font I have on my computer. You might have different font that I have on my computer, so I will select Aharoni, whatever, but you can select any font you like. Now, same way you can select font for any column you like, right? For example, this I want to be bold and I want to be blue. Well, it's not really blue. Let's make it lighter blue. I want it to be the same. I want it to be the same, right? So I click. Here I can play a designer, right? Also page number I can move here, right? So we have a page number in the center. And I do not forget to press save. So I save items. The next thing what I want to bring your attention to. See, once you look on the screen, cleaner last name and cleaner first name, for every cleaner it is repeated. So it's Deng Chu, Hyde Michael, Hyde Michelle, Lopez Javier. So I don't want repetition. So I need to group items. One way to group items is to go to design and press group and sort. Group and sort, right? Once you press group and sort, you have here options add sort or group. First I want to add group, and I want to group everything by cleaner. So I will see cleaner name only once. So I press add group and I select any information which belongs to cleaner, and I select cleaner last name, right? Right? If I go up, I will see that everything sorted by cleaner last name. Now, if I select Chu, for example, cleaner first name, and if I bring it up, now I have cleaner last name, cleaner first name, and underneath I see all clients, customers for that cleaner and their balances. And for example, if I want balances to be in red and underline, I have to go back to format. I select color red and I make them underline and bold, right? So we see balances. And hourly rate for a cleaner, for example, I want to be what color? I want it to be, no, yellow is not good. So I just want to show that you can play. I want to be black and bold and italic, right? So we just created a custom report. Which looks much better than the query, right? And it took us about 2 minutes to create it. Now, if we go to design view and we go to the view, there is different reports view. Now, if we go to print view, we will see how this report will look if we print it. So we press print and obviously it will go to the printer. If we press layout view, we'll see the view where we can change things. Now, if we select, if we save it and close it, it will always be here. It's saved for us. Next time when I double click on it, I see it here, right? Now, see, we have Lopez Javier have only 2 customers. So if we open table cleaner, Lopez Javier, cleaner ID is 113. So if we close the report, we go to table customers, right? And we add a new customer, for example. I will enter customer TT156, TT15, right? And I will call it Hardo Corp, right? And I will write customer balance 0, and I will write 113, which is Javier, right? And I will close this table. Now, if I run this report, I will see that Lopez Javier now have Hardo Corp with 0 balance, right? As his new client. So reports are very cool, and they can be and they updated automatically. Once you update table, your query is updated and your report is updated automatically. That's about it. How to create automated reports by Access.